Now, I've been known to build a hipster champion or two in my time, but nothing is going to compare to this. What up, guys? This is COVID. It's time to put together an all-rare champion team, even throwing in the good old newish rare champion, Gladewolf, into the mix. I was going to try and conquer stage 20 plus of every single dungeon in Raid. All rare champions, not using almost any of the rare champions that I used before in a previous video similar to this one, man. Oh no. There's going to be a lot of new faces in this video, man. A lot of changing builds to make sure that we can actually beat each dungeon. It's going to be awesome, man. Hey, before we get started, if you're looking to create a new Raid account, make sure you get that done right now by using the beginner promo link that's down below this video. Just click on that link on laptop or PC and use that link to create your new Raid account, man. And Basilius Ruanus, free legendary champion, will show up in your account's inbox as soon as you're done with the tutorial. A few free epic champions as you level up your account. And get it done by Michelangelo is the login reward legendary champion. That'll only be until October 30th, man. So don't hang about. It's the best possible way to create a new Raid account, man, in 2025. Alright, man. Meet Carver Torlog. You're getting tagged in. And behold, this is the team that we're going to be using, man. Now, hopefully I don't have to chop and change this team too much. Like I said, I might be switching out some builds here and there for this squad to get through certain problem dungeons. I'm thinking Spider and stuff like that, man. But what does each member of this squad bring into the table? And why might these rare champions be well worth building on your own Raid account, man? Let's start off with the damage dealer of choice. It is going to, of course, be Soulborn Boya, who's built in sort of like a mix of damage dealer, accuracy gear. We are going to need some 10 meter control coming in from Soulborn Boya. Normally I'd have Soulborn built in just a full stun set for using like wave content because this AO1 skill, right? Attack all enemies on an AO1 is great. Have an additional 25% chance to inflict a crit. So lovely. Only have to build her with 25% crit rate. She's also going to be the aura lead as well because she's the only aura lead that works in all dungeons in this team. And so there you go. The A2 attacks when enemy has an additional 25% chance of critting, will ignore 75% of the target's defense, which is actually pretty bloody good. Like, you can actually hit decently hard with this A2 skill for a rare champion. You know, she's not gonna be like a bloody what? She's gonna be pumping damage like a whisper over here or anything, but you know, like, it's okay for a rare champ. And then on the A3, 410 cooldown, attacks one enemy, extra crit chance, also 100% chance of fully depleting the target's 10 meter. It's an extra little bit of spice into the kit for some 10 meter control, into Fire Knight and into Spider. Soulborn Boya, overall, better off building a stun set most of the time for using wave content and that kind of stuff. She'll never let you down. She's honestly just a pretty damn solid champion. Next champion on the list needs no coverage, really. It's Apothecary. Basically, everybody builds an Apothecary at some point on their account. Triple hit at A1 is going to be quite helpful for us into Fire Knight. Next up, Gladewolf. Great champion. Amazing rare champion. Oh, by the way, the Prosecutor might be an attack champion, but I built Prosecutor in just very, very high speeds to be a debuffer and 10 meter controller first and foremost. Just thought we clear that up. Gladewolf, I built in all of the survival gear. 4 pieces of Immortals should be nice and survivable on the Gladewolf, and the Gladewolf is going to be bringing along most of our wave control and our survival tools. Triple hit at A1, decreased speed debuff on this triple hit at A1. Nice land rate, good uptime on this. Going to be great into Fire Knight, going to be great into Spider. Lovely stuff. Gladewolf also brings... This is one of the best rare champions in the game, by the way. I don't know if anybody's like... I've covered this champion once in a video before already, just talking about how good I think this champion is. We're about to see it in action now, and for me, this is going to be the first time actually playing with this champion in a meaningful way. On the A2, it's a 410 cooldown, attack all enemies, 75% land rate provoke. On an AoE for a Void champion, this is very, very good, but it's really shored up by the A3. 3-turn cooldown, counter-attack buff on Gladewolf for 2 turns. Also place a strong ally protection buff on all allies for 2 turns. Excellent. Like, this is great, man. Very, very good. And this is going to be huge for us surviving into Ice Golem. But even Gladewolf's passive is pretty decent as well, by the way. Decrease the damage this champion receives by 5% for each ally under an ally protection buff placed by this champion. Very good. Honestly, Gladewolf has an epic champions kit, as far as I'm concerned. This is an exceptionally good kit for like general use and general content for a rare champion. Next to man, meet Carver Torlog, the last of the 5. Man, Sauron had the 9. On my account, we have the 5, man. Released from Minas Morgul. Double hit at A1. Each hit heals this champion by 2% of the max HP. Very, very nice. On the A2, we've got a increased defense buff. It's only a weak version, but it also places continuous heal for a 10 on all allies. 410 cooldown. Then brings a 410 cooldown revive on the A3. Now, you might have read that the continuous heal buff on the A2 skill here, yeah, it only lasts 1 turn. That sucks a little bit, and it's quite a long cooldown skill, but whenever a continuous heal buff, this is on Torlog's passive, whenever a continuous heal buff placed by an ally from the Skinwalker's faction expires, is removed or is stolen, place a weak version continuous heal buff on that ally for 1 turn as well. So a little bit of extra healing from that too. He's going to be our chief healer, and the double hitter air 1 certainly helps. Now I'm going to take some time to spotlight every champion properly before we go into each dungeon, because honestly, Soulbond Boya is her time to shine inside a dragon, man. I'm going to go ahead and switch over to just an absolutely ridiculous mongoloided build. Okay, I'm allowed to switch up the builds of the champs a little bit. She's going to be rocking about 190 speed, very, very good crit damage at just over 300%. And here we go against the boss, man. The first smack coming in from the Soulbond here against the boss is going to be the A3, so it wouldn't hit very hard. It's the A3 skill. Yeah, it only hits like 30,000. Again, no decreased defense and stuff like that. The next attack coming in from the Soulbond has got to hit bloody hard. Now, we can also spotlight the Glade Hunter here a little bit, because this Ally Protector is going to have to keep us alive here. Oh my god, the Soulbond weak hit into the dragon, dude, on a A3, sorry, on a A2 skill. That's the one that ignores 75% defense. Okay. This, like, dragon might actually... How far out can I zoom? What is this? Oh my god. When the dragons are like taking its breath like that, you can really zoom out in this game. Whatever, man. Here comes the big old boss smack. Oh, just live. The Ally Protect comes up just in time. Oh, Glade Wolf saves us all, dude. Look at how much damage he sucked, dude. Then he gets the big old heals coming in from the Apothecary and the Torlog. Hell yeah, man. Let's go, dude. Hup. Okay. Oh, big old lot of poisons gonna come in just now. I think it's time now as well for... Okay, Soulbond, this is your moment. Don't weak hit. It's a 90k. I honestly expected a little bit more, to be honest, but she doesn't have increased attack and stuff like that. We're a rare champion, not too bad. Big issue we're not gonna be able to clear stage 25 with this team. Not against Dragon, not without a decreased attack debuffer. Like in the past video when I've done like all rare champion teams, we've had Bellower who brings decreased defense and decreased attack, and we've had like a Reliquary Tender who can cleanse all the poisons, you know, like those kinds of tools. I'm trying to change up the team, and so those tools just aren't available to us anymore, man. We're using much more hodgepodge team this time, and so as you can see, the run is really ticking on now to like a 10-minute clear, which is devastating stuff, and a big old smack's about to come in while we don't have up Ally Protector here. Oh my god! No! Hey man, look at that though, dude. The Torlog did like 1 million healing, dude. It's pretty good. You know, it almost makes me wonder, would we actually just do better into stage 21? Because we have multiple Spirit Affinity champions that are good into Force, and one of them is a damage dealer, one of them is a debuffer. Like, I don't know, man. Stage 21 might actually be easier for this team than stage 20, dude. So let's try this instead. Bloody hell, man. This is touch and go, boys. The boss's damage is rampant so high, man. I think we're just about going to have enough of the tank to go ahead and pull through this. We're kind of dead to its next big attack, so it's going to be very bloody close, man. It's about to launch that next big attack just now. Another infused arrow is going to help things along a lot. Oh my god, man. Oh, please just finish it. Please just finish it, dude. I want to go to the next dungeon. No. Okay, oh my god, thank you, Prosecutor. Okay, so stage 21 was indeed easier than stage 20. That's as far as we're going to go in this one. Let's go to an easier dungeon next, shall we? Fire Knight's Castle. Oh god, not hard mode. Get me the hell out of here. Settle with stage 20 here as well, shall we? Yeah, I think that's a pretty good idea, man. Let's go ahead and lock in basically exactly the same team. I'm going to go ahead and set up some team instructions real quick. And what I'm also going to do is head on into my champions and once again rejig the Soulbond's build a little bit. Because the Soulbond doesn't need to be in this mega high damage build anymore. It's not a damage race that we're trying to win or whatever. I'm just going to go ahead and switch on over to just a slightly higher speed build more than anything. It's not like ludicrous speeds or whatever, but Soulbond is one of our 10-meter controllers in this team, and so yeah, doesn't need to be in that crazy damage dealer build anymore. Main champions worth spotlighting this one. Of course, Apothecary, Speed Boost, Triple Hitter, A1. We know all about Apothecary. Glade Wolf is going to be responsible for placing the decreased speed debuff against the boss, nice and reliable on the A1 skill and on a triple hitter, so that's going to be great. But also this is going to be Prosecutor's time to shine, man, with a double hitter A1 that decreases 10 meter, and also a triple hitter A3 that we can open up with against the Fire Knight boss, and not to mention all of the 10 meter control, wave control in terms of decreased speed debuff on an AoE against the waves as well. Let's just toss the team in. I just set up a little bit of team setup all up and over there. Let's see how we do here, man. Okay, AoE decrease speed, AoE provoke, getting to the boss again sort of shouldn't be a problem. At least stage 20 Fire Knight is Force Affinity as well, which is going to help us out a little bit. Alright, bro, here we go. Hopefully you have enough attacks to actually break through the boss's shield stacks, man. Triple hitter there from Apothecary. Another triple hitter from Prosecutor. It should be another triple hitter coming in as well. Just open with the A1 on the Nerd, on the Soul Bond. Do we get the decreased speed up straight away? We do. Okay, good stuff. Now the only question is, do Prosecutor and Soul Bond have enough 10 meter control in the tank and high enough speed to be able to handle the 10 meter control boss against the boss? As Prosecutor fails to land any 10 meter control at all. We can't be having that, or things are going to go bad very, very quickly. Come on, Prosecutor, it's your time to shine. A little bit of 10 meter decrease right there. She's not the best, right? Her A1 might be a double hitter, but it's only 30% chance to actually decrease 10 meter. So it's like, it's a worse A1 in some ways, 10 meter decrease, than like an Armiger. But it's a double hitter, so it's got that going for it, which can be useful against finite shield stacks. But, okay, man. Bit of 10 meter decrease there. We did get enough 10 meter decrease until the Soul Bond came in and just resets the 10 meter again on the boss. So Soul Bond's 10 meter control is a 410 cooldown is the only thing. And so we're just buying time for her to get around again to using it, really. As long as we can do that, this run should be a good one. And so far, so okay. Let's just see it go down one more time. Has Soul Bond got it yet? Not yet. No 10 meter decrease there. Oh, bloody hell. Soul Bond, please. Now has got to be the turn. Now has got to be the turn. Oh. Yes, okay, that is the one. Good stuff. Okay, that's finite. Done. Oh my god. The boss got off one attack. Oh, bloody hell, no. Thankfully, we have so many multi-hitters on the team that it shouldn't actually matter that much. We should be able to blast down the boss's shield stacks without too much of an issue. But the decreased speed debuffs in our team might pose a bit of a problem. Oh, and it's about to drop. Lovely stuff. Once again, Prosecutor's the one that actually lands the kill in the end. Finite conquered, man. Just about. Next up, man, Spider's Den. I believe an ice golem to last because it might take about 40 minutes, you know, in my time. And so let's go ahead, man, into stage 20 of Spider. Go ahead and lock in basically the same team. And right here, because we're in stage 20 Spider, it's Spirit Affinity Spider, and Torlog is the only Force Affinity champion on the team, meaning that the Spiderlings should prefer attacking into Torlog over anybody else. So before I do anything, I'm just going to actually check that this is the case and to see where the Spiderlings like to attack. Well, that is the non-provoked Spiderlings, that is, because, you know, Glade Wolf comes in and just happens to land the provoke on basically bloody everything, which is quite annoying in this case. I want to see a non-provoked Spider and where they're actually going to attack in, and if we need to build Torlog with more... Okay, they actually attack into the Soul Bond, which is very, very interesting. So non-provoked Spiders will attack Soul Bond. Okay. Okay, so step one, what we're going to do here is rebuild the Soul Bond Boya in a stun set with a couple of pieces of retaliation gear, which is going to give us a chance to counterattack when hit. So if any Spiderlings do trade in, there's a chance at least that she attacks back with the A1 and can stun everything. I've also built it with 275 resistance, which should be enough to resist most of the poisons into stage 20. So we'll go ahead and slam this build on, which is a very, very weird build for the Soul Bond. As for the Glade Wolf, he's also going to need to be in a higher resistance build also, given that he's landing the provoke most of the time on the Spiderlings. And so the Glade Wolf's build is going to look a bit something like this. Full regeneration and immortal gear, some of the best on my account, as well as high resistance resistance banner and all of that good stuff. And yeah, hopefully the Glade Wolf just can't die to the Spiderlings either, right? We're trying to look after the Glade Wolf and look after the Soul Bond if they're going to be taking most of the hits. It'd be kind of funny if the game trolled me now and suddenly the Spiderlings start attacking into the Torlog instead, now that I've like beefed up the Soul Bond a little bit. Let's see if we've got enough in the tank to actually do this. So again, we're just relying on a mixture of crowd control and 10 meter control here. Oh god, I didn't set up the team AI. Oh god, I'm a moron. Okay, and there we have it. Also a massive, massive opportunity for Prosecutor to shine here as well. Decreasing damage we take by, BAM! Getting up decreased speed on almost everything, at least. So let's see if we can do this, man. The 10 meter control is once again going to be the job of Prosecutor and Soul Bond Boya as well. As the Prosecutor... Oh my god, they are actually attacking into the Torlog now. Are you kidding me, bro? I rebuilt the Soul Bond in some retaliation pieces to try and reduce damage. Okay, so some of the Spiders are hitting Torlog, some are hitting Soul Bond. I have no idea what's happening. Let's just see if we have the 10 meter control to take care of the Spider. We should have enough healing to keep Soul Bond alive, I think. Oh god. Come on, Prosecutor, man. Do something with that bloody A1. Prosecutor also brings a heal reduction debuff on her A3 as well, but she failed to land it. I'm going to be honest, man. Prosecutor's been the biggest letdown of the video so far. 10 meter control from Soul Bond? Don't let it get a 10 already. That would suck. Oh god, it's the A1. Okay, Prosecutor. Heal reduction. What? Oh my god, of course the spider's immune to heal reduction. What am I even talking about right now? Well, a big old hit is about to come in from the boss here that might actually kill our reviver with the Tolog. Oh my god, Soulbond got the 10 meter decrease. Oh my god, just in the nick of time. Okay, it's still on, boys. The clear is still on. And even Prosecutor comes in and lands a bit of 10 meter decrease there as well. Oh, we doing it. We doing great, and we don't seem to be dying either. Oh, that's great, man. Let's just see the 10 meter decrease come in one more time. And the boss got off an attack and healed up to full. Okay, dude. Yeah, I gotta fix the Prosecutor's instructions, man. She can't be using the A3. I can't believe I was so stupid. I actually forgot that you couldn't use heal reduction against Spider. What the hell is... What's wrong with me, man? And Tolog just died in a run, so let's go ahead and switch him onto resistance and regeneration gear as well, I suppose. God. I'm gonna have to, like, rebuild my entire bloody account after this, man. At this bloody rate. I gotta admit, man. It does not feel like a 30% chance on each hit for Prosecutor to land the 10 meter decrease. It really doesn't. Like, it feels more like more of... Oh my god, she actually landed it twice there in that one hit. Just to spite me, dude. It doesn't feel like 30%. It feels more like 15% on each hit to land the 10 meter decrease for Prosecutor. Fails to land it there. It's like multiple turns in a row she'll fail to land the decrease speed, decrease 10 meters, so... Yeah, it's obviously not the best part of Prosecutor's kit. Maybe it's not fair for me to call out that part of the kit, but, you know, hoping for, expecting a little bit better, but is what it is. Oh, it's failing, man. It's failing, dude. The Soulbond's not fast enough because the Prosecutor does too bad of a job at 10 meter control. For God's sake, man. I could switch out Prosecutor for Armiger and just do this, but no, ain't gonna do it. I don't even care, man. This run's gonna be like a 2-hour run. It's gonna be like a 2-hour run, man. I'm just gonna switch Soulbond into even faster gear. Oh man, let's do it. It's like a 260 speed, 270 speed Soulbond boy now. Surely this is it. What could possibly go wrong, right? Keep an eye on the top right of the screen up here now for how long this run is. I'll see you guys in an hour. Oh my god, man. Oh my god. It's nearly been 15 minutes and we've done about 10% of the boss's health. Oh god. Why do I do this to myself, man? Why do I do it? I'm gonna go make some food, bro. Oh my god. No. No. No! We're not doing it. I'm not doing it, man. Dude, I finally come back to my computer to check on how the run's going. We're gonna run out of turns before we get this done. Nah. The team would have done it. Nah. We're moving on to Ice Golem and nobody can stop me, okay? You know, if we actually had masteries and all those champions, War Master masteries and stuff, we maybe could have actually done it before running out of turns. But, it still would have probably took like an hour. Let's be real, man. Alright. On the Golem. Let's just wrap this thing up, bro. You know what, man? As we check out this run, I tell you what, man. I think I'm in a pretty good spot right now. Or I just give like my final reviews for a lot of these champions, because, you know, this is kind of like a 5-man episode of Busted Not Bad, all wrapped up into one after all. And so, yeah, as the Soulbond inexplicably dies in spite of the insane amount of wave control that we have, the Tolog doesn't even have the revive ready to use for her, which is bloody ridiculous. Apothecary, everybody knows Apothecary is just absolutely insane. One of the best rare champions in the game. Don't really need to touch on him, to be honest, man. Basically always worth building. Next up, Tolog. Tolog is a strange one, right? Decent healing. He's a good rare reviver as far as rare champion revivers go, and for the Skinwalkers faction, he can do that job just fine, does a pretty decent job of it. His healing, honestly pretty good as well. The only reason I'd be a little bit reticent to recommend building a Tolog on your account, at least up to level 60, it's probably not necessary to take a Tolog up to level 60. He can do his job just fine at 50 and just good immortal gear and just make him nice and tanky even at level 50. He can do pretty okay, right? He does have an issue against some Faction Wars bosses that steal buffs from your champions, and so you can end up being in a position where, yeah, your Tolog brings revive and some heals, but his heals are continuous heal buffs, and the boss is going to steal those in some Faction Wars waves. That could be a bit of a detriment for him, but decent champion. Soulbond Boy is obviously very, very good. She's risking one-shotting herself here against all these reflect damage buffs, which is a bit annoying, but her damage is okay. She's great in a stun, so you're always going to get value out of a Soulbond. Nothing much to say about her as well. Even her 10 meter control is pretty good as well in certain situations. I think that Glade Wolf is great. Glade Wolf has proven to be excellent, and we would have died in a lot of runs a lot of times without the Glade Wolf, it feels like an epic champion in a rare champion skin suit. As far as I'm concerned, man. Triple hitter A1, decreased speed, reliable, ally protect, 3-turn cooldown, AoE provoke. Great champion. The big letdown has got to be Prosecutor. Now, I don't know, maybe I should have built the Prosecutor in more damage gear or something, but I want to build the Prosecutor as one of the chief wave and 10-meter controllers here. And to be fair, Prosecutor did just come in and land decreased speed against everything just now. The issue is the rest of Prosecutor's kit is kind of bad. It's kind of not great. You know what I'm saying? The decreased speed isn't quite reliable enough. It's a 75% land rate, so you can't quite rely on it enough to use Prosecutor as like your chief decreased speed debuffer into finite. Really, you've got to have somebody who's reliable doing that job, otherwise you risk having failed runs. And the 10-meter decrease in the A1, it says it's a 30% land rate on a double hitter. It feels like a 15% land rate, you know? Little bit too much of a one-trick champ. So it's still a solid champion. Again, probably to take to level 50, just using Faction Wars. It's a good rare champion, Prosecutor is. Not good enough to warrant taking up to max level, I regret to say. I had high hopes for this champion, really testing it out for the first time and giving it a good test run for the first time, you know? I was expecting a little bit more. I don't feel like it delivered. Let's see how this run ends up. Needless to say, again, by the way, like the ally protect and stuff like that coming out from the Glade Hunter here, doing a great job for keeping us alive here against Ice Golem as well, so that's also nice. Just a great champion, man. Glade Wolf. Did I call him Glade Hunter again? You know what I mean, man. The doggo, you know. And in the meanwhile, after 15 long minutes, down goes stage 20 Ice Golem. Could I push further than that? You know, probably. Am I going to? Nah, man, I think I'm alright. I think I'm gonna spend some time, you know, just combing through all the champions on my account whose builds I broke in the making of this video, pulling all my speed gear off the Estrid, and I'm sure there's a bunch of champions I'm not even thinking of that, you know, just like missing pieces of gear here and there from just making dumb builds in this video, you know what I'm saying? Oh god. Okay. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy, man. Did you build any of these rare champions on your own account? Did you have any of them? Did this video convince you to build any of them on particularly an early game account, or for Faction Wars, of course? Let me know down below in the comments, man. Let me know it wasn't all for nothing. Thanks for stopping by. I'm going to catch all of you guys just a tad bit later, man.